to develop and to create in all of you this thought process that we can have a brand. I'm here to talk about brand mindset. Before we go on to understand what brand is all about, let's focus on this concept called mindset. What is a mindset? We all have mindsets. We all have assumptions. We all have ideas about the way the world is. We all have our own generalizations about the way the world should be, how people are, how things are, how the government is, how the politicians are, how pictures are, movies are, how husbands should be, how wives should be, how children should be. We all have assumptions about everything around us. And we operate not from the fact, we operate from our own assumptions. We operate always from what we think, what we perceive. So as entrepreneurs, we can have assumptions about the kind of business we are running. We have assumptions about the kind of growth we will experience in life. We have assumptions about the kind of turnover we will have on a yearly basis. I've had entrepreneurs for the last so many years who have been into turnovers of lakhs for years at a stretch. And suddenly they saw that they could go higher, and now they're doing in crores. I have entrepreneurs here who have been stuck with 20, 30 crores for a good long time. And suddenly they broke their mindset and they had a paradigm shift. And now they're talking about 100 crore plus. And they're actually achieving the 100 crore plus. It's all about mindset. हम कितना कमा सकते हैं, हम कितना काम कर सकते हैं, हम कितनी मेहनत कर सकते हैं. Before we were in a leadership session and I was just sharing with them about Indra Nooyi. You know Indra Nooyi, the football coach of England? So as a chairperson of PepsiCo, she shares and she says, I sleep only 4 hours. 4 hours a day. And we all have mindsets about how many hours we should sleep. We sleep in multiples of 4. And so we have our own thought processes. कि डॉक्टर ने बोला है 9 घंटे तो सोना ही चाहिए, 8 घंटे तो सोना ही चाहिए. So we have own assumptions about how many hours we can sleep. We all have assumption about the kind of people we can hire. I was reading about Mr. J.R.D. Tata. There's a beautiful book, The Greatest Company in the World, and I suggest that you all should buy that book and read it. And Peter Casey, the author of the book, he writes about J.R.D. Tata when he interviewed, when he read about him. He says, Mr. J.R.D. Tata said, I used to pay my cook from China, who was handling the Chinese section of Taj Mahal Hotel, more than what I would take home for a good long 3-4 years. So we all have our own assumptions as to how much we should pay, what kind of people we should hire. We have own assumptions about, about our own health. What kind of a health we should have. We have an entrepreneur, we have this Pune Marathon in December, and there are almost around 100 entrepreneurs who are along with me going to run on that day. And we are practicing every Sunday at the Pune University, and there we have entrepreneur Chandrakant. He started running on 12th of October for the first time in his life. And he finished 2 kilometers on 12th of October. Yesterday morning, he messaged me. I think some of you are there on the Runners CF Champs group. And he messaged that I ran 21.7 kilometers yesterday. So from 2 to 21, mindset. We have another entrepreneur, Rohan, and as he was jogging with me and we finished 8 kilometers, after we had finished our race, he said, I had been running 4 for the last so many years, 4 kilometers. And after 4, I would say, this is it. I've finished. This is my quota. I can't go beyond that. And that day, for the first time, he ran 8 kilometers. So we all have our own mindsets, assumptions about our health. We have assumptions about everything and anything around us. When I asked people, the sun rises from east and sets in the west. Am I right? All of us, we have read, heard, and some of us have also seen the sun rising from the east and setting in the west. Whereas actually the sun never rises, never sets. It is stationary. We move, but we have own assumptions. And based on assumption, we live our life. Am I able to communicate with you about the mindset concept? So we all have our own assumptions. Remember Roger Bannister? Heard of this name before? 1952, a physician, a doctor by profession. All his life, since he also being a doctor, he had many doctors whom he met, and they all said it is humanly impossible for a man or a woman to run 1 mile under 4 minutes. System bana hi nahi hai uske liye. Absolutely impossible. And he became in 1952, in the month of May, 6th of May, he became the first person in the world to run a mile under 4 minutes. And in the next 3-4 years, 7 people also ran under 4 minutes. They're talking about new mindsets. So we always operate from a given mindset. We never go outside that paradigm. We never go outside that mindset. So in the same way, we also have mindset about a brand. And many of us have mindset about a brand, that brand किसका काम है? बड़ी कंपनी का. Brand बनाना बड़ी कंपनी, ये टाटा, बिरला, GE, Google, all these big companies are the brand guys. And based on mindset, we don't work on it, or we work whatever we think is the right work for it. So first and foremost thing is to have a new mindset that for small and medium scale industry, it is also important that we have a brand mindset. Without a brand mindset, we cannot learn, we cannot benefit from the concept of branding. What is a brand? It's okay, you need not be masters to answer this question. Many of us are confused about the concept called brand. So we think brand is maybe a name. We think brand is maybe a trademark. Maybe we say a brand is a product. And there's so much of jumbling and confusion about it. But before we go into understanding what a brand is, everybody will have an opinion on everyone. Whether we have met Mr. Modi, whether we have met Mr. Singh, whether we have been in Reliance, whether we have worked with Reliance, whether we have worked with Tata, whether we have not worked with Tata, everybody will have an opinion on everyone else. If they've heard about it, they will have an opinion. That's one message for all of us. Second message for all of us is that opinion will not be so much about the wealth or the numbers, that they have 10,000 customers. Nobody spoke about 10,000 customers. Nobody spoke about where all they are geographically present. They will not talk about numbers. Most of this opinion will be about the value they have been able to create or the value they have not been able to create in the minds of their consumers or the minds of people who would have benefited from their presence. Two very important points. When we think of these brands or any other brand as such, we will always think, the point of remembrance would be how they made us feel. The point of remembrance would be what we perceived. I don't know if you remember, a lot of you are my age here or maybe a bit on the higher side. Remember Amin Sahani? Do you remember how many shows he did? Who cares? But do you know how he made you feel? Binaka Geet Mala? Those times when you never had TV, we used to have radio, and how he would make us feel? That's a recall. The remembrance, the recall will never be on numbers. The remembrance and the recall will never be on where all you are world over. Who knows and who cares where GE is? World over, how many centers they have? Who cares? Who cares about how many movies Shah Rukh Khan did? Who cares about how many shows of KBC came? They are statistical value. They are of value to the company per se, but for the user, what he made you feel. When watching Mr. Bachchan on KBC, how you felt, and you say, wow, what grace. Kya magic hai. You laughed along with him, you went into philosophy with him, you smiled along with him, you became a bit silent along with him. That's what he did with you. You don't know how much money he made, and you are not even bothered. Able to connect? So what message does it leave to all of you? What message does it put into your system? So when you think about your future, more than numbers, think about what you or your product or your service or your company will leave in the minds of the consumers. Because they are never going to think about how much you made, where all you were there. They will think only about how they felt. They will only think and they will only behave from their perception of your brand. See, numbers can be bought anytime. Understand this. You buy a company, you have bought their numbers, am I right? So you take over a company and the geographical locations, the turnover, the employees, everything becomes yours. So numbers can be bought. A reputation can never be bought. It is built step by step, over a period of time. And that's what people recall. That remembrance is called the brand. To give you a basic structure of what a brand is, for a brand, for a person, for a consumer, the brand consists of the sum of all his perceptions. जो भी उसके मन में perceptions हैं, जो भी धारणाएं उसके मन में हैं, about the product which you are offering, about the service which you are offering, वो उसके मन में परसेप्शंस जो उसने खुद एक्सपीरियंस किया है, द वन विच इज एक्सपीरियंस्ड बाय बाइंग योर प्रोडक्ट और एक्सपीरियंसिंग योर प्रोडक्ट और योर सर्विस, वॉट एवर परसेप्शंस ही जनरेटेड, नंबर वन. Plus, maybe he has not used your product. We have not used Reliance. We have not worked with Reliance, but we know from people around us. So whatever perceptions we form from people who speak about that brand, तो हमारे खुद के परसेप्शन जो हमारे अनुभव से निकलते हैं, हमारे परसेप्शन जो दूसरों के अनुभव से निकलते हैं, the sum of all these perceptions, what we read about them in the paper, what we read about them on the social sites, what we hear about them all over the world, ये सब के perceptions, this is one. So if I were to make you understand, let's say it's the body. ये body तो मतलब ये टांगे हो गई on which the brand will stand. The legs waist downwards are the perceptions, and these perceptions are your understanding of the product, people's understanding of the product, उसका sum, उसका जोड़, उसका निचोड़, that is your waist downwards. Second part of a brand is how you have been able to position your brand. So is it an affordable housing? Is it a luxurious segment? Is it a common man's car? Is it a luxurious car? Is it a product which is going to be used by many, or is it a product which is going to be used by a few? Who will own this? So you position. So second part comes in the upper body, ये position. तो एक brand लोगों के मन में, it depends on the perceptions he has, it depends on where he has positioned. So he says यार ये मेरे लिए नहीं है. Or he says, अरे यार ये, I think this is for me. So where he positions that brand. And the third part is when he uses that brand. Does he have emotional benefit and does he have logical benefit, functional benefit? क्या उसको प्रोडक्ट यूज करके फंक्शनल दिमाग लगा के उसको समझ में आ रहा है दिस इज बेनिफिशियल टू मी, और इज ही हैविंग एन इमोशनल प्लेजर बाय यूजिंग दैट प्रोडक्ट? So these three things, they make a brand. Number one, it is not you who will make a brand. It is a consumer which makes a brand. So customers will build a brand. You are just there to facilitate the process of building a brand.